viewers, and welcome to another episode of Talk the Torque with me, Desh Petchen. So, joining me in studio again today is Chantelle Potgieter, the marketing manager for the Hatfield Motor Group, as well as the Fury Motor Group, which is a division of Hatfield Motor Group, of which I'm very, very excited about, by the way, because they've added so many more brands for me to drive for and behalf at their group. So let's welcome Chantelle, and as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by our amazing sponsors, Sariti Solutions. Hello Chantelle.
Hello Desh.
Thank you so much once again for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So Chantelle, let's continue our discussion about your field of expertise, and that is marketing. Are you ready for this?
I am ready. Let's go.
Right. Okay. So you have taken the role of marketing manager, as I said earlier on, for another 13, I think, or 12 brands, right?
Yeah, quite a couple.
Okay. So how's this transitioning from VW and Audi, which are German brands, been to transition obviously to all the other 12 brands, which is across the world? It's Japan and China and everywhere else.
Yeah, it's quite a monster to take on in the beginning, because you don't know the brands, you don't know their brand philosophies, you don't know the CI, you don't know their slogans, you don't know their history, you don't know the products. So it is a challenge, but it's exciting because a new sense of energy comes with it. You need to learn quickly, but it's very exciting. Right. But hopefully we'll grow even more.
Yes,
soon.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No, you will. I mean, it's not like Fury is a new brand. Fury has been around for many, many years. They have an amazing group culture, just like HMG does. And I think it's a beautiful unity of two brands, as strong as the two, HMG and Fury. But has there been challenges in terms of that mindset change, or the change of mindset and culture?
Change is always very difficult. One of the challenges that we're facing is that people used to do things a certain way, and in the Hatfield world we do it in a different way. Right. So you go to a meeting, you tell the people we now do it this way. Accounting gets done in this way. We look at units, you guys look at profit as an example, and you have to reiterate yourself over and over and over again. You need to justify, you need to prove concept, and you need to keep on top of it for the first while, because people tend to fall back. I mean, that little road has been walked through so many times that you kind of fall back into your old habits. But I must say, in the Fury world, we didn't have to change much. Right. We just had to tweak here and there, because it was already a successful business, and that's why it has been easier than I think than it would have been if the business wasn't successful and didn't have a brand reputation already.
Chantelle, we talked about the culture of HMG, and I must say, I must echo what you are saying, because I've worked with Mark Roberts for the longest time, and very much like Brad, he has this amazing way with people, very much a leader that has extremely strong, a very strong character. So I think that also filters again down through your managers and people on the floor at the dealerships into
Definitely
retail.
does.
So I believe what you say in terms of this change into this new environment, that yes, it is challenging, but definitely it might be an easier transitioning for you, because you are a people's person as well.
Yes.
So how do you believe that this acquisition will actually strengthen the HMG presence in the market?
I think it gives us an opportunity to target a completely different customer across the range. So 4x4, we've got a bigger range of 4x4. We've got a bigger range of small vehicles, 2-seaters, 3-seater, 4-seater passenger vehicles. SUV range with Haval and Mazda and Isuzu with the MU-X. So what it's allowed us to do is to grow our audience, to grow the Hatfield customer database, because now we've got so many more people, that we can target.
Yeah.
And then also our opportunity to grow even further, because we can go and look for other brands, because you're always scared. You're so comfortable with what you know. And now all of a sudden, this door is opened for the big world out there, and we might even grow into brands that we never thought we would move into. And what you've realized is that every brand has got a place in the market.
Yes.
And you don't always have to see it as your competition, but it can be your greatest ally.
Absolutely. Has there been a bit of a culture shock in terms of working with the OEMs? I know that Audi is very, very strict. I'm going to use the word strict to be on the safe side about the CI. Whereas I might think that Haval is a bit, well, I'm not going to say more lenient, because as we talked about in one of our earlier episodes, CI compliance is important. But how does it feel now to adapt to these new compliances, the CI, the corporate identity, which, as I said, it's very important.
Yeah, it is difficult because even the target markets are different. The way that the message that each one of them sends, and we haven't met everybody yet. 90% of the Haval team, as an example, is in China. So you speak remotely, and language barriers could exist and things like that. But yes, so Audi might be strict and have strict fundamental guidelines with regards to how you should advertise, how you should portray the brand. I think it depends on every brand, because Haval wants to enter the market and they want to make a big splash. So they're a bit more, you've got the freedom to experiment, and they listen to what you have to say and give feedback. The same with Suzuki, the same with Mazda. But yeah, it's a challenge that I've willingly taken on, and we're learning fast and hard, and we're hoping that we comply to the OEMs, because at the end of the day they're our partner, and we can't exist if it wasn't for the OEMs. We don't sell HMGs. We sell different brands, so we have to comply.
Yes, and so I did speak to your boss about this. If you could please expand into Cape Town, into PE, and those areas, because I need to actually have dealerships in those areas to do my workshops. Could you please put in a word for me there?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll put in Cape Town's a beautiful place.
Yes, absolutely. But Chantelle,
but maybe overseas as well. You
there
never
we
know.
go. There we go.
To South
I
Africa?
could just take this platform international. Why not?
Why not?
Well, Chantelle, thank you so much for joining us once again. The rains are pouring down on us, literally right now. And remember the last time you were here, we were drenched. Remember that?
It was a flood.
It was. Chantelle, you're doing a great job, and I am always happy to invite you and your team onto my platform to empower more women, and to be to have your voice as part of this platform is just invaluable. Thank you so much.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to share my experiences. I really appreciate it, and everything that you do is amazing. I take my hat off. I don't think people realize how much work goes in behind the scenes. It's awesome what you do. Keep doing it, and don't think international is not possible. I think it's very possible.
Thank you. Yes, can you please validate how much work I actually do to my audience? Because people think I just sit here and be glamorous. I'm just kidding. But I do a lot of But thank you so much, Chantelle. Thank you so much. Thank you, viewers, for watching, commenting, and sharing our interviews and content. Our non-profit companies, the Motoring Woman of the Year Awards, powered by MFC and Evo by Nedbank, as well as the Talk the Torque Studios, powered by Sariti Solutions, are aimed at recognizing women that are making a difference and contributing to our trade. We are not just relating stories of struggle and success, we are changing lives. Together, we are providing a platform to empower and uplift the women of our trade. And also, we are providing this platform to share our experiences, as well as educate the future generations to explore the endless and exciting career opportunities in motoring South Africa. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Talk the Talk, and kindly get your friends, colleagues, and families to follow us on all our social media platforms. Yes, you heard me. We are now becoming so modern, moving over to TikTok and to Insta and to YouTube. So please follow us. Viewers, let's take the unwanted stress and complications out of purchasing your next vehicle. Please visit www.auto.evo.africa. We have thousands of vehicles on sale for you to choose from, and we only advertise on behalf of reliable and trustworthy MFC accredited dealerships. This newly introduced car listing portal is amazing. It's user friendly and can assist you from start to finish with your car buying process. All details are displayed on the screen, and there's a link in the caption of this video. Ladies, today I want to talk about willpower. So willpower is a great trait to have, especially if you want to succeed in life. And I think willpower is something that Chantelle has as well, because in the environment that she is in, she needs to be able to lead other people. And I believe that with any leader, we also try and incorporate those words, where there is a way, there is a will. So willpower is very important. Those who have great willpower can focus and strive for their goals, solely focusing on achieving and success. Obviously, when you have a lot of willpower, you are less likely to procrastinate or make excuses, because you will be determined to succeed. If you have no willpower, you are more likely to give up easily or change what you are doing, as procrastination can become more prominent and you may lose interest in trying to achieve your goals. Please do not let that happen to you. You must have willpower, strength, resilience, courage, faith in yourself. Those are such important words to remember when you're trying to strive for that goal that you have and that is ever prominent in your mind. So on that note, I would like to remind you that the question should never be who's going to let me. It should always be
Who's going to stop me?
Absolutely.